Hello, 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 dear friends, and welcome to JDTV Live. And we're on the 8th of November 2021. Can you actually believe that? The 8th of November. You know what's going to be upon us before we know it? Yes, Christmas. Oh, God. I wonder if you've all finished paying for last year's Christmas yet. But the big man with the red suit and the boots and the beard and the sack, he has to come every Christmas, right? So we better just get ourselves together for that. I was going through my local town today and I see that there are some Christmas lights up. That gave me a little bit of a shock. But I wondered, do any of you have any Christmassy things going on as yet? Let me see who's joined and who's got the comments. Hello, Anne Proven. Hello, Jack. Lovely to see you. Hello, Lynn. Lovely to see you. Hello, Claire. How are you, darling? You said I'm looking fab. Thank you so much. I'm actually a tad tired, but I'm going to take it. Hello, Charlene. How are you, darling? So yeah, I hope you're all well. And as ever, a massive, huge hello to JDTV Live, and wherever you are in the world and whatever time you're at, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Lee, lovely to see you. Lee and our beautiful friend did a big event at the weekend there on Saturday that I was involved in, Lee Mackenzie, and I'm sorry you didn't all get onto it, but it was so much fun. Great job, Lee and Rachel. Hello, Jane Johnson. Hello, Kathy Ross. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Chantel. Hello, Steve. Hello, Lynn McDonald. Hello, Gemma Louise. Hello, everyone. Katie Toomey, how are you? How are you? Hello, Maggie. I hope you're all well. I've got my two doggies here. Crystal's in the house. For some reason, she's not lying down. She's doing this tippy-tappy thing. Monty is lying down, so 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Let me just see. Oh, she's standing at the door. That's generally not a good thing. Okay, so give me one moment while I actually ask my grandson's next door. So I'm going to ask him to please deal with Crystal, because if you have dogs, you know what will happen. I'll get so distracted with her requirements that I will not even be able to satisfactorily link with those that we need to be linked with, our friends and loved ones in spirit. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Liz. Hello, Daniel. This is my grandson. You're on live. Can you come and see to Crystal, please? She's disturbing JDTV Live. Thank you so much. Thanks, you might need out again. Thanks, sweetheart. Bye. Well, they go live TV, right? Never worked with children and animals. So, hello, Scott. How are you? Chantel says anything. Thank you, sweetheart. She might need out again. I don't know what's going on with her. This is Daniel, my grandson. Yeah, say hello. He's number 1 grandson. Yeah, good lad. Decided to dye his hair black recently. Okay, so what have we got to say about that? As a grand, nothing. But when I did it and I was 17, my mother barred me from the house. She actually stopped me at the front door and said, "You're not getting in this house, your hair's back to blonde." It was black. Knew it was that happening overnight. But hey, that was in my day and this is this day, right? Hello, Cece. Hello, Lorna. Hello, Kathy. Everyone who's just joined. Caroline Murphy. It's so lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you, Katie. Katie Toomey. Now, Katie is a lovely friend I met in Hawaii, I think about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. Katie, we were both doing the Writers' Retreat with the late Dr. Wayne Dyer. What a lovely, lovely man. And Dorian Virtue, the author and designer of all of these cards, who actually has left the angels behind and found Jesus. So let me choose. I've chosen a card for you, actually, Katie, in fact, this is really for all of us. You know, most of these cards, most of these readings that I will do for people tonight, they do read across to everyone here. The angels know what they're doing, the spirit knows what it's doing. And as I always say to you, lovely people, when it doesn't matter when you view this, it could be 10 years from now, there'll still be something in here for you. The angels know what they're about. So Katie, very much hold the faith for you, hold the faith. And I know from our past discussions, there are things that you have wanted to get off the ground, literally get off the ground, and she's about to actually get off the ground here. So that is a great, great sign for you from the angels. I feel as if you've been super busy recently. I don't know whether you have 3 jobs on or you're doing 3 different pieces of activity, but some of these are going to start to drop down a little bit, and you'll be able to focus exactly on what you want to focus on. There's very much an emphasis on colour round about you, energies and colour, and the energy, the green energy is just shining right at me. So this is the energy of healing, Archangel Raphael, but also has a different meaning because it looks like a green traffic light, and that is green for go, Katie, green for go. So it's your time, your time's coming, and within the next 6 months, you'll notice a huge difference. By the way, I have some fairies here, just to let you know, they're dancing all round about you. So isn't that beautiful? And fairies are basically little nature angels. So they do a similar job to the other angels, but they're very focused on making earthly things happen. I think you do have a granddaughter, Katie, and I can see you dancing about with another little girl, so I don't know whether she's here yet. A lovely lady comes forward from spirit for you as well. Could be an aunt to you. She reminds me of one of the golden girls. Is it Rose? Is Rose the slightly Dixie one? I can't remember. But this lady looks like her, but she's not. She's just very kind and caring and lovely. God bless you, Katie. Sending you lots of love, darling. So, hello everyone who's just joined. So nice to see you all. If anyone has any questions, Daniel says hi back, Denise. If anyone has any questions, please ask them. The angels are here to answer your questions and to help you in life. And you know, and sometimes people say to me, oh, I'll just see what universe has got to say. Yes, you can do that. But if you focus your mind, focus your energy, then the angels will focus in on exactly what you need to move you forward in life, because that's what it's all about. And Denise, as I link in with you, I'm scratching my head here. Now, I don't know whether, for many reasons, I don't know whether you actually have school-aged children around you just now, but I wonder if someone's had the issue with the old knits. And of course, that's nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever. If you've got a child at school, this happens. It definitely happens. But I'm also scratching my head in terms of what am I going to do about this situation. And I know if you have a lovely gentleman here, feels grandfatherly-like for you. Denise, I can see here he's got some grey hair at the sides, but he's quite bald. And I do feel he would have had a physical habit of scratching his head when he was here. But it's just showing me you're scratching your head, and actually you're a very decisive lady at the best of times. So I do feel there's a couple of options or a couple of roads that you could proceed down. Oh, lovely card for you here, creative. So it says draw, paint, think and act in creative ways. So I can see all these unicorns and they're all kind of running towards you, Denise. So again, I feel there'll be quite a bit of overwhelmment here. The angels are very close to you, particularly one with a dark rose pink, which is very much a loving energy, and it brings forward also a female loving energy from spirit. You've said hi Daniel to me, but I want to say hi Daniel too, with the number 2, so I hope that makes sense to you. But the angels are saying that you're very creative, and here comes a little girl angel. I've just noticed her. So this is you when you were wee, but it's also a child round about you, very much like the child that I was talking to Katie about there. She looks like a little fairy angel, see that? That's amazing. And she is wearing the green dress, and that's the dress of healing there. So Katie and Denise, this is kind of bridged both their readings. So God bless you, sweetheart. Caroline Murphy, have you any guidance for me tonight, Jane? I could really do with some. Yes, this is a time when we definitely all need to ask for guidance, ask our inner beings, our inner selves, our own souls, and ask the angels, because truly we're all part of the same energy. We really are. But we, of course, have our human aspect, which is obviously we couldn't wander about, walk about planet Earth and have a human experience if we didn't have our brain, our thoughts, our human ego, for want of a better word. Whereas the angels, if you saw my post today, they're just pure love, and they just radiate pure love, and they never judge. They never say you made a mistake. So Caroline, I want you to know that you've never made a mistake. I feel 3 children round about you, so either you have 3 or you are one of 3, and somebody may have thought that they were a mistake, but absolutely not. I do hear the name Jim around, and that's linked to a man in spirit as well, and I can see a lady in spirit, and she's got a hand of cards up. She's playing cards, and I feel it was fun. I feel she played cards for fun, but then she also got serious with it. So I hope you know who that is. To the side of that, I hear the name Tracy. Unsure whether Tracy's living or past and what kind of relationship she has with you. But the angels are showing me absolutely take your mind into your heart space. Imagine it in an elevator. Ask yourself for guidance. And the first thing that comes to you from this space here, I don't know if you can see from this space in your heart, the first thing that comes to you, then that will be the correct guidance for you. And if you still have doubts, then you can ask the angels to blend with your energy when you're still focused on your mind and your heart being together, and to join your energy and to give you a strong indication of which path you should take or what you need to do. And again, that is most definitely guidance for everyone. My little grandson came in there, Daniel, he goes, Gran, I think you're worrying too much. And, you know, worrying is such a pointless thing to do. But like many of us, I have so many human things on my plate, human meaning things related to human life, family concerns, business concerns, all the usual. But the angels used Daniel to remind me, stop worrying, Jane, stop worrying. And so they can influence everybody and everything, can angels, particularly our pets. So a card came up, Caroline, is forgiveness, St. Mary Magdalene. So obviously she was very close with Jesus. And I do feel this could be in a number of aspects of forgiveness, but I do feel there has been some issues possibly around about a house or some sort of financial thing. Absolutely very much there. I don't know if you know the name Richard, but I do want to bring the name Richard forward for you. And forgiveness, we can all take that, including myself. There is always something. Mostly we need to really forgive ourselves in the first instance, and then to forgive other people who we think have wronged us, because as the angel said earlier, they don't judge, and they don't understand the concerns that we do. So let's be like the angels for a minute and just see everyone through their eyes. Pure unconditional love. I hope that helps you, darling. So if anyone has any... Oh, so Katie's given me a little bit of thanks. I'm going to send retired and appreciate it. Yes, branching out. Very good, Katie. I'm so happy to hear that, Dan. I really feel it's your time, darling. I really feel it's your time. Right. Oh, here's Claire now. Will the team find Alfie a treatment? You feel devastated after Friday? Well, Claire, I'm not up to date with your latest, but for everybody watching, Claire's got a little boy called Alfie. I think he maybe in his early teens now, Claire. But I do know that the spirit has shown me they're working on him very, very closely, and they're showing me a strange things with his lungs, and actually. I believe it's asthma Alfie's got, but I can almost see like threads or something actually, I don't want to say hanging, but like as if something, like as if they've got frayed. So we want to say, don't worry, because we're working on that. We're smoothing it all out. And we're putting the healthy pink, starting from the top of the lungs here. So I'm going to tell you something, Claire. I can see Alfie in his 20s. So yes, he is going to be absolutely fine here. We are doing so much work on him. I can actually feel the heat in my own chest and lungs as I talk about that. So they're using me to actually transfer the energy to your boy and to yourself, because you need to calm down, and you need to believe in your beautiful mummies here. It's just a simple message. It's all right, darling, I'm here. She puts a hand on your shoulder to comfort you. There's also a gentleman with her, a dark-haired man, brushed back at the sides, got a bit bald, a wee bit of grease or brill cream or something like that. I don't know exactly what relation this man is to her. Could be her father, not sure, but hopefully you do recognise what your mum just wants to say. She's very, very strong around you. There's also a young lady in spirit who has blonde hair. I'm not sure whether she belongs to your mum or not. She's quite faded, as I see her, and your mother looks very strong to me, so that could suggest that she's a little bit further back in family or further side, but I hope you know who it is. Let me choose a card for you and Alfie. So interesting, a learning experience. And of course, before you come on, I was talking about worry and how my little grandson, Daniel's as tall as me now, said, Gran, I think you're worrying too much. And it was just truth. And so the angels are giving you the same message, darling. Do you know Willie? Oh, here's Daniel and Crystal. Hello, darling.
Hi, sorry.
I was just telling all the viewers that you told me to stop worrying so much, right? Yeah? I was in the fridge, you can't possibly speak. What are you finding? Oh, a nice lolly. So don't worry, Claire. I'm not sure I'll say you'll laugh about this one day, but you'll breathe a sigh of relief. God bless you, honey. Can you close the freezer door, Daniel? Please. Do you want to do a reading for someone?
I don't know.
Yes, I'm going to do a reading for someone, okay?
I can do the worm.
You can do what now?
The worm.
Come here. Put your face in the screen. Bend down. Bend down. There, isn't he handsome? Isn't he handsome with his dark hair? So who would like a reading? Who would like a reading from Daniel? Oh, here we are. CC. Okay, here we go.
What?
So CC says,
I could do with some spiritual guidance.
If drawn, please. So that means if we're drawn to her, so we are drawn to, right? So do this, right?
Okay.
Put your mind energy, imagine it in an elevator and it's going down to your heart, right?
Okay.
And the first thing you want to say to CC is, first thing that comes to that energy.
I'm in an elevator, will I have?
Right, put your heart energy down, your mind energy down to your heart. Imagine it, down to your heart. So you're mixing your heart and your mind. What's the first thing you want to say to her?
Why you got two C's as your first name? I don't know.
That's not spiritual. Right, choose a card.
Right,
Don't worry, CC, I can tell you. You have to lead the way. That was the first thing I got.
Creative.
Show the card.
Creative.
Thank you, creative. Right. Thank you, Daniel, for your assistance. Don't forget your eyes. Look, I bet this is my last chocolate ice cream
There's
lolly.
3 left.
Oh, there's 3 left. You're lucky. Thank you for your assistance. Take Crystal with you. She's not been cooperative. So again, Cece, they're telling me that you're very creative, the same as the last lady I spoke to. Katie and the lady before that. Oh, my head's wasted now with Daniel. So here's a little girl fairy round about you as well. I do feel there's a little girl round about you in life as well. If she hasn't appeared yet, I feel that she will, and I'm talking about in human form. But you're very, the spirit's saying you're very creative, and I do see someone around you absorbed in a book. Could be you, could be your mama, okay? But I hope it was you I heard the name Alan for. So lead the way. That was you. Lead the way. That was the information I got when I blended my mind and my heart energy. It's interesting with my grandsons because 2 of them are very highly intuitive and very highly sensitive, and Daniel's much more practical, although he's very creative in terms of making music. So the other 2 take to this easily, but he doesn't. He gets stuck with what am I doing with my mind, but anyway, he's a lovely boy. Oh, yeah, Katie says her friend Barbara came through. Blessings to you, Katie. If anyone needs to ask a question, please ask away. Okay, Lorna. Hi, Jane. Have you anything for me tonight? Will my health improve? Yes, your health will improve, Lorna. I'm seeing a file of blood. Is that the right? Excuse me, if that's the right terminology. So yes, I know that I'm having checks done in my blood, but I always feel like I've got a mother figure in spirit who is making reference to this. So this could be in connection to her, could be in connection with you. I think it is in connection with you, definitely, because as I say that, I feel a lot of fatigue around you and a lot of exhaustion, and I can also see not bran flakes, those other, bran, oh God, do you remember that stuff? Do they still sell it? I mean, they used to advise you to eat it to keep your, shall we say, digestive system healthy, but I feel it's too strong, and I feel you've got quite a delicate digestive system, Lorna. In fact, I feel you've got quite a delicate system, and I am like that too. So we have to be very careful about what we ingest. We have to be very careful about the energy around, and we have to be very careful where our thoughts go, i.e. not towards worry, not towards negativity, not towards ill health, but towards thanking our body for being so healthy, for being grateful for the things that we can do, for building in that, for admiring our bodies, how wonderful they are. The same with our brains and our mental health, because everything's integrated, right? Everything's integrated. And actually, I heard from a scientist recently that they've done some more study into the thing with the needles, oh God, acupuncture, and they found out in some cases it's very highly effective. So maybe, Lorna, that's worth investigating for you, my darling. Oh, I don't believe this. Any times has this card got to come out? And what? I mean, do you see the cards I've got here? I mean, there's literally about 100 cards there, and this card's come out 3 times, and I do shuffle them in between. So yeah, creative things, Lorna. Write down your feelings, write down a journal, write down your musings. If you'd like to do a bit of painting, or even if it's something you want to start. I don't know, Lorna, if have you signed up to my class? It's on this Sunday. And because I do feel you're very, very close with the angels, and they're very close with you. And for those of you who don't know and live sort of Glasgow, Ayrshire, Renfrewshire way, well within sort of, I don't know, I suppose 100 miles of Glasgow all around, I am doing a workshop this Sunday coming in Largs, and the first part is connect with the angels, and the second part is connect with spirit. And it'll be fun, it'll be high vibe, it'll be hugely healing, and everybody will amaze themselves and will be amazed. And it doesn't matter whether you have experience in connecting with spirit or none at all. Everyone will get something fantastic from this, and I do promise you that. So, okay. Right, let me see. Hello, everyone who's just joined. Helen Walker, I'm coming to you in a minute. Let me have a chat with Patrick first. Will my business pick up? Okay, Patrick, I don't know what your current business is, but I do see around you something to do with electronics. So recently I was somewhere, at a fair somewhere, and this guy was selling charger that charges all phones, including iPhones. And for some reason, that shot into my mind when I saw you there, Patrick. So it may be that you have to consider a side issue, a side gig. So many of us are doing that. That is the way to work nowadays, I think. I don't know what you do for a day, as I say, for a day job. I don't know when you're on the spiritual path or what. I know there is a singer round about you, or you've been to see a singer, and I feel like it's almost like a classical. There's great power behind this man's voice. So I hope that makes sense to you. Don't be afraid. Nobody be afraid to branch out. Nothing gained, nothing ventured, nothing gained. This is a beautiful card, Patrick. Heaven is watching over you. And there's like the mummy angel and the little boy angel. But very, very encouraging for you. I feel like I'm your mummy giving you a little kiss. So I wonder if your mummy has passed. And also whizzing in, I do hear the name Julie here. Must be related to you some way as well. And Crystal's barking. How annoying has she been tonight? I don't know what's up with her. Daniel's got his earphones in. Excuse me, people. I have to bawl at my grandson here. Let me take 1 minute to see what's wrong with the. There's something wrong with the dog. 1 second, I'll be straight back. Daniel. I'm so sorry, my dear friends. That's so bad having to rush off and see the dog, but she was standing at the front door. I think she's maybe got a bit of a sore tummy, and that is oversharing. Patrick, I hope that makes sense to you. Facebook user struggling with a friendship breakdown. I'm asking the angels to help me cope. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know your name. I'm so sorry about that. And apologies for people there looking at a blank screen when I had to go and attend to my dog there. I think she's a little bit unwell. Okay, so Facebook user, I'm sorry I don't know your name, but there are a lot of issues in personal relationships right now at this period of time. It's one of the biggest challenges that we face on our journey, in our human journey. And I feel with you, you are quite concerned about the loneliness that might arise from this friendship breaking up. And I don't know whether it's a man you're friendly with or a woman, but I do feel a man strongly in your energy. You know what, if you're close to someone, it does not really make all that much difference. So what we're going to do right now is that we're going to send unconditional love to your friend and to you. And here is a wonderful thing that everyone can do if they have someone who they're having a few issues with. You can send unconditional love, and you can say in your mind the person's name. I greet your higher self, and your higher self greets me. And that is soul to soul greeting. And just wait and see wait and see what happens. Give it a couple of weeks, Facebook user. Someone's got a little notebook and is writing things down here. This could be someone who's passed over, darling, as well. And I do hear the name Michael. Michael. And there could be a Michael passed over, but also want to give you Archangel Michael so that you can have all that strength and fortitude behind you. So do ask him to come close you. Teamwork. Work with others to make this situation come about. So there could be a work connection here, or this could be saying that you need to socialise with groups more. In fact, I feel a party situation coming round about you, so that's got to be a great thing, okay? And I also want to give you 19-1, that's the 19th of the 1st, okay? I hope that makes sense to you, darling. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I've explained to you how this works. So your comments all scroll on the right hand of my screen. So while I'm talking with you or channeling with the angels, I can't really address your comments. So keep putting your comments in. Just give me a moment to finish what I'm saying last, and then write your question again. So we've got Kate now, and I'm not ignoring anyone. It's very important to know that I'm not ignoring anyone. It's also very important to know that whatever guidance is given out is far wider than just the person I'm speaking to. Kate's in a very turbulent time psychologically, with spirits talking through me and confusing my mind and mouth. Okay, Kate, fair enough. So first of all, I have Archangel Raphael, and he is bringing a hugely calming energy to you. He doesn't want you to focus upon anything spiritual. He only wants you to focus upon your own self at this moment, getting back into balance. There's also someone who feels very grandmotherly, very loving, blending with this energy and coming through to really calm you. I mean, I can feel the calming energy. I hope you can feel it right now as well, Kate. So in life, we have to have boundaries, and with our spiritual self, that is appropriate too. So I want you, Kate, to say to the spirit world, I'm not in a position to be a communicator for you at this time. So please step back for 3 months or until I am feeling more stable and calm and collected within myself. Okay, this is a very much a time of learning for you, Kate, and there may be some problems with your tummy as well. That could be down to what you're experiencing, your stress, your anxiety, all these kind of things. So don't worry about that. You also, if you haven't seen the doctor, you do need to see the doctor about this. Because there is, you know, there's a very fine line between when the spirit world communicates and when we start to, our anxiety gets so bad that we start to sort of hear voices and things like that. So definitely veer away. We've asked the spirit to step back, and they never step back permanently, they only step back for a little while. But in 3 months, you will feel a lot better, but you must seek medical help for this, Kate, if you haven't already, darling. There's also a gentleman walking through, and I can see him showing himself actually walking through the light, walking through a doorway and just wanting to assist you, hold your hand and assist you. But I know this particular person, there would have been some turbulence around him when he was living. So let me just choose an angel card for you. The angels are saying that you do need to release a lot of pent-up emotion as well. So don't be at all surprised if you find that you're crying, or you're crying just now, or you're crying later. Oh, here we go now. So Archangel Michael wants you to breathe, and as you gently breathe in, he will blend with your energy and calm you right down. Okay, I suggest, Kate, listening to some Eckhart Tolle. Everybody can listen to some Eckhart Tolle because he really has a true spiritual gift to bring us all. Now, you can say like doing mediumship and doing connection with the angel is spiritual. It's sure it is that, but you can do these things without being a particularly spiritual person. So it's a time for us to look after ourselves first, Kate, and to boost our own, to bring our spiritual self forward, and to let the problems of the day come back. Spiritual forward issues come back. Okay, Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So there you go. We're on it with you, my darling. I wonder if you know someone in South Africa. I just heard that mentioned there as I was about to leave you. Yeah, God bless you. A little bit of feedback from Caroline. Oh, thank you, Jane. That makes so much sense. Well, thank you to you and thank you to the angels. Now, okay. Fiona Lee says, should I take action and what action should it be? Fiona and myself, I don't think this is a time to take action. I feel this is a time just to be and wait for a little while and see what action happens, or how the circumstances change. Now, there's a lady who's got her knitting needles out and she's knitting away as I'm talking to you here. So she's very interested in what I'm saying to you and what's happening in your life. And she's just taken an interest, but she's frantically sewing, so she can do many things at one time, not sewing, knitting. And I know that you think you can do that as well, but at the end of the day, it can really get to us. So like I've said previously on JDTV tonight, Fiona, do this trick where you imagine your mind in a lift or elevator and your mind energy coming down to your heart energy. Blend the two and ask your question there. Ask your question to that energy. And I can plainly hear, don't rush forward. Don't rush forward. So that's my guidance. The angels are working with me. And they're also working with you. And that I can hear that loud and clear. It's not time. It's not time. So let me see. Oh, listen to your true feelings. So that's just exactly the exercise we've been doing there. Because when you blend your mind energy with your heart energy, you will get the truth. You will get a real good spiritual hit in that. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. So again, I would say that as a card that just wait off a little bit, drink your water, nibble your grass, and also I'm going to see you on Sunday. I'm excited to see you on Sunday at the workshop. If anyone else would like to come to the workshop, just let me know. We still have a couple of spaces left and it is going to be amazing. I hope that helps you, Fiona. Let's see what. Oh. So my last lady, Karen, where is she now? Okay, I'm going to come, Michael, Christopher, I'm going to come to you in a minute. Right, wait a minute now. This dog of mine's driving me crazy tonight. I was looking for one of the last lady on. I said she had severe pain. Will she get diagnosis? Definitely, you will. But also, the angels are working to remove that pain from you. Karen, this lady here, Karen, will I get diagnosis for the excruciating pain in your heart, darling? Oh, excruciating pain I'm in. Listen to Crystal again. What's up with her tonight? Yes, we will calm it right down for you and hopefully you'll barely be able to feel it. But yes, you will get sorted, so don't worry yourself. I don't know where the pain is, but I do feel something in the lung connected with you. Please don't think it's anything overly serious. I'm not saying that at all. Okay, keep us updated in that one, darling. Michael, okay, Michael, I'm considering leaving my career to do mediumship full time. I feel it so strongly. Okay, Michael. So one thing I want to say to you is, how are you going to feed yourself? How are you going to keep a roof over your head? How are you going to keep yourself going and clothes, rent, etc., etc.? So we can do wonderful work as mediums. But you know, Michael, with you, I feel the number 9. As soon as I looked at your photo, I felt the number 9. And in numerology, that is the I'm getting the word compassionate for you. It's the healer. Okay, and absolutely a very compassionate man. I love your heart and I love your energy. So what I would say to you is, if you look at mediumship as a healing art, which I believe it is, and also if you consider healing as part of your, let's call it, spiritual portfolio, then I feel that would be very good for you and very good for your clients. You do have a very strong team in the healing, in the spirit, the healing, the angels and the healers. And I do feel that you are a very clear and concise speaker. So I haven't actually heard or seen you do mediumship, but I would like to do that very much. So basically, don't rush in until you know you have enough money to keep you going. I would suggest in practical level, cut your day job down to, oh God, 2 cars just thrown herself on the floor. Cut your day job down to 3 days, but look at this card from your angels. Believe in yourself, okay? So that is totally, see yourself doing well and you will. So I love that. That is a very strong message for you. And you know, with mediumship, because I do a lot of platform mediumship, so I've become a bit of a performer, and there's very much an art to that, and you totally have to believe in yourself, and you totally have to believe in what Spirit's giving you and getting that out to the audience. And sometimes that can take really time to build, because I used to be terrified and horrified of even saying my name in front of my government colleagues when I worked in the government. So it's about balls and it's about bloody mindedness, but that is such a beautiful card from Spirit. And actually, I see that as an ego, and it's actually a unicorn. I believe it's a unicorn. But of course, the ego is a representative of communication between this world and the next. And very often it's linked to the Native American Indians. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if you've an influence from that direction. So quite comprehensive, Michael. Definitely go for it, but don't leave yourself skinto. That's my thing to you there. Okay, I see Claire is just updating me on our boy. As long as you see, I don't know what this is, Claire. Significant bronchiolitasis and hyper something. I'm going to look that up. But as long as, look, I don't know if I said the word a little bit shredded, but we're working on it. So please, please, please don't lose hope. It's not all about the physical healing, but it's also about the energetic healing. And don't let Alpha get worried. I know he's fed up just now and his things are looking very dark for him. God bless him. I mean, in his own eyes, in his own thought processes. Oh, here's Phyllis. Just a quick message to say Saturday was so good. Do you know if I can get back in a link again? As a wonderful reading from Derek and would like to see it back. Also, yes, you can speak to Lee Mackenzie, who's on here, Phyllis, and I'm sure she'll be able to get you the replay there. Right, I'm just looking. Oh, look. Oh, Jennifer, lovely Jennifer. How are you? Hi, Jane. Guidance here with regards to your mum. So your mum is still living, is she, Jennifer? Because I'm aware of a lady who is in, she has problems with her, oh God, what's the word? Mobility. Sometimes the words, when I'm working with spirit, the words just go. I don't know whether mum is actually in a wheelchair sometimes or using a wheelchair, or whether it's another lady that I've linked into. Also hear the name Anne coming through very, very strongly. With this energy, I feel a very strong spirit, and a very strong life spirit. I also feel that sense another lady who would have had a little bit of dementia or Alzheimer's. Not sure whether she's here or whether she's passed now, but I know I'm seeing two completely different energies here, Jennifer. So let me see. Are you considering having mum to live with you? If that's a possibility, if you can separate your living quarters, that could be a possibility. But remember, you have a calling too, so you definitely need support in that. Oh, pets. You love and understand animals. Isn't that beautiful? I'm sure you absolutely do. But I wonder if mum has a little dog as well, could help her. Pets are very, very healing. You don't say too much about what the circumstances are, Jennifer, but let me know if that is helpful to you, my dear. God bless. Ashleen, I don't feel connected to my dad since he passed 8 weeks ago. Oh, will I feel him again, or am I just missing signs? Ashleen, you already know the question to that, the answer to that, darling. Of course, he will be giving you signs. I hear him saying, I've got a lot of people to see up here, you know, but that's his jokey self. I know that there is a lot of people in spirit for him, but it's just like, give me time. Although those in the spirit really don't need time for anything. It's just a way of assuring you and reassuring you that all is well. But he does want you to go about your usual life, and when you're least expecting it, he says he'll tickle you with a feather. I'm not quite sure what that means, but do let us know when he does that. Could be in the back of the knee. He's a bit of a joker, isn't he, Dad? I like that. Learn experience, Ashleen. Again, this card has been out a couple of times tonight, and the light's shining right on it. So yeah, I wonder if you're working towards mediumship or you're working with it already. I do know that the angels are very close with you. There's a beautiful lady here who's very angelic. Again, feels like a grandmother to you, and she does have a young girl with her, and I feel as if there's also a young girl here who she would be very close to and would be looking after very carefully. So I hope that makes sense to you, my darling. Dad says he's acting as your guardian angel. Just give him time. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, all the comments went enormous and I lost you. Right, now I think I'll do... What? This is interesting. Where is the soul between indigestion and consciousness, their free will in a causal universe? So welcome. I'm not quite understanding the question. I think the indigestion part has got me, but let me explain it this way. We are all consciousness, okay? We are one great big all that is consciousness, part of source energy, and part of our consciousness is focused on a human experience. And if you watch Abraham Hicks, they say that we are the leading edge of the universe. The universe is learning from our actions, and we are changing the universe with every thought, with every word and every action. So we are always part of all that is, part of consciousness, whether we are focused in a human experience or whether we are purely back in the non-physical realms. So it's really quite simple. It's quite simple. Most spiritual things are incredibly simple, but what we need to grasp is it's our thoughts that make our life, because where thought goes, energy flows. So that's why I'm always so encouraging for people to be very wary that they're thinking on the positive, that they're thanking the body for being so wonderful, to appreciate what they already have and try and focus away from the challenges. And I absolutely know how tough that is, but we have to do it. We have to practice it, and we have to do it if we want to get on the spiritual path, and if we want to have a happy life, and we want to maximize our potential, and reduce mental ill health and physical ill health. These are all things we have to do. Fiona Lee says she can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday as well. I'm telling you, your head will be clear after Sunday. They're already working on you, girl. They're already working on you. Have you been watching scary movies recently? Because I could see a Frankenstein monster when I did that. Anyway, love and light. Right, I think what we'll do now, we will, hello Charlotte, hello Charlene, lovely to see you. You said you love the trees, Charlotte, thank you so much. As a friend painted these for me. Oh, Denise says she didn't. Denise, you're funny. Was moving a wardrobe, so we'll re-listen and finish. I heard a little bit, so I'll give you a feedback. God bless you, honey. I hope it helps you. They always come on. The odd times. So I was like, oh, look, that. Thank you. I started a new e-bike business in the lockdown. It is very slow. Patrick, I would say to you there, how are you selling? Are you selling this online? How is your marketing doing? How is your prices in comparison to other people's? These are all things that you really need to attend to. And if you can tick all them in the box, I wouldn't give up, because I think there's room for improvement there. But I would also look over to this other gadget thing that I mentioned to you. I just feel that for you very strongly. Right, it's so lovely seeing you all. Hello to everyone. And I want to, let me take Patrick off. Oops, if I can take Patrick off. I've lost his comment now. Oh, Patrick, God love you, honey. You might just need to stay on here while I actually give everyone so annoying when I can't find people's comments, because I need to click on them to oh, here's Patrick here. There we are. Sorry about that, Patrick. Okay, here we go. So here's a card for everybody, whether I've spoken to you individually or tonight or not. Here is a card for, oh, it's an excited one, right? So you're all asking, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When will I know? When is the change coming? When will I get a new job? When will I move house? When will I get a relationship? Ta-da! Very soon. Very soon. So energy is moving really quick right now. Consciousness is expanding and moving every second. So please, please, please focus on the positive. Live what you want. Live that new job. Patrick, live that business and see it doing wonderfully well, and do the practical things that I've mentioned to you. Catherine, I'm just looking at you, Catherine Allen. Very soon, you'll have guidance from the angels. Keep asking them. What you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. I love that. Isn't that fantastic? And what a fabulous way to end this evening's JDTV. So from my heart and from the angels and spirits, we want to wish you a very, very good evening. And we love you very much, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. So for now, it's goodbye.